Alrighty, we're recording.
When you're ready, sir.
I'm ready. Now Alrighty. It's for me, especially. So, good morning, everybody. Welcome to our meeting for the Guild the Nameless.
Good morning.
I'm going to try to keep this as quick as we can overall, because I want to go back to sleep.
We also do have a lot to go through, though.
Yeah, I know. So we're going to try to do what we can. I'm going to go through this document just that we made up here as the leadership team. We're going to go right down the list and go through it all. So the first thing to handle for all of this is going to be our promotions for this meeting. For what we've got, we're going to start with our promotions to member rank. We've got a long list, and I want to say that this list is almost entirely because of the nomination system and the nominations that people have gotten in. So thank you for that help. We really do appreciate all of that. We're going to go down the list. I'm going to be a little slow on it just to make sure that we get those promotions going here. She's going to be doing the promoting in-game, and Shade will be handling the Discord promotions, so as long as you two are ready to go on that.
Yep. Also, Fishy, don't forget push to talk.
I already did.
No, I'm not using push to talk right now.
You're an officer.
Yeah, you have exception.
Oh.
So, for our promotions to member rank, easily the most requested promotion is Zach getting that promotion to member rank.
Congrats, buddy.
The next,
Very well earned.
exceptionally so, yes.
Whoop whoop.
Next is Unrested. Congratulations.
These are also not in any particular order, just for the record.
The next,
Gotta find the name. There we go.
we have the list, so if we don't do it immediately, we've got the list. We'll get it handled. Next is a Doyle. That's Doyle. Following up, X Dark Shadows. Congratulations.
He's not
Dark
here.
Shadows is not even initiate yet, actually. That may be an issue. I guess we didn't. I guess we had one slip through, but we'll do it for now.
Yeah, we'll do it for now.
Give me 1 second, but you keep going. I need to find him.
Okay, I'll keep going. Next is No Name.
New name.
No Name. I don't know how to pronounce that. There's been too many O's.
Also, not here.
Yeah, but these have come from the nominations.
The nominations,
so
yeah. These are not the initiate promotions for the people who are here.
yep, those will happen after this list here. Next is Orc with a K thrown in there. Congratulations.
With a K and a C. Kansas City.
Next up, Mongoose. Congratulations.
Congrats.
Next up, a name that makes me kind of shudder every time, but he's a good guy. Bloody Goo. Next after that, a name that makes me do the opposite of shudder, Peanut Butters. Y'all with your names, I love it. Next, we have Tazi Baraj. Congrats. Next, Eldor. Eldor Drago, specifically. Next up, Tiziana. Congrats. Next, Vitalani. Congrats. Next, Mualaya. Congrats. Next up, Behemoths. Congrats. And our final one for today, Sunday. Congrats.
Well, that's all.
Now these are the promotions from Initiate up to Member. For those of you who are still newcomers, the condition to get to Initiate first is simply joining Discord and being at one of our meetings. That way we can go ahead and get you in that regard. So anyone who is here currently and in the raid group and joining us, if you are still a newcomer, you will be promoted to Initiate. We have all of the names and everything lined up, and that is going to be happening as we continue through this meeting here. So thank you for showing up, because that is the most important. So, while all that continues to happen, for those of you who don't know, haven't heard about it, or are watching after the fact and didn't know, I'd like to talk to you about our nomination system, because that is what helps us and gets those promotions a lot easier for everybody. As of right now, the guild has hundreds of members, and we as the leadership team do our best to oversee everything we can and all the goings on, and keep an eye out for people who embody our guild's spirit and mission. But we're all busy people and players too, and don't always catch everything worthy of note. That's where all of you come in. On Discord, in the Dreamscythe section, there is a channel called Nominations. In there, you will find a Discord bot that has a button to click and create a nomination that separates itself for the leadership team to easily see. These nominations give us better sight on who all people are enjoying their time with, and in turn allows us to better organize these promotions. If you've enjoyed playing with someone, give them a nomination. Let us know. I've already loosely covered the guild ranks and how to get them from the bottom up. As I mentioned, Initiate, in order to get there, all you need to do is join a guild meeting and join the Discord. And we change our meeting days up. That way, as many people as possible can get in. If you just can't make it one day, we don't stick it to one day, so that way more people can get those promotions. Above that is going to be our member status. In order to get there, it's just showing genuinely positive interactions inside and outside of the guild. Above that is our veteran rank, long-standing members of the community, and it is promoted on a case-by-case basis. Above that, we're looking at raider status, which we're starting to get into raids now, so this is going to become relevant before too long. But we don't want to set any kind of a hard number or anything for promotion to the rank. Instead, we're looking at things such as skill, participation in the raids, your understanding of the game, and of course, those community interactions with everybody. And then above Raider is our officer rank, which is based on your leadership rather than skill. And it is something with full trust given, and it absolutely needs to be earned. It comes with extra responsibilities, meetings, and gives you a bit more say in the guild. But there was one more that we added that I forgot to put into the notes here. Kind of an in-between is the assistant rank, which is kind of a pseudo officer, but not really. It's kind of hard to explain. It's more, we pick you periodically to pick your brain or have you help out with stuff because you're going above and beyond, and we're like, yeah, hey, Oak, we're trusting you. Can you help us? That kind of thing. It's kind of a fluid assignment. We're still working out the exact wording and details of it, but those are the ranks in the guild and how to basically get them, and how we look at those when it comes to qualifications for everybody. Next thing on the list here is talking about the guild bank. And as a full disclaimer for those of you who don't know, because we've been talking about it, the guild bank updates that we have written here in our document was all written before Alex, our guild bank officer, was hacked. So unfortunately, the guild bank kind of got raided because Alex's account got hacked. But he is in the middle of recovering his accounts, and with some luck, some or all of those stolen goods will come back as well. We're hoping. His account's the most important thing, though. The guild bank has been secured, so if anybody wants to donate again, it is safe. I made sure to demote Alex's account characters down to a state that doesn't have bank access as a just in case. But we haven't seen that account log in, so it's probably already banned and being worked on. So, keeping that in mind, let's go ahead and cover the rest of the stuff about the guild bank and what we're looking at here. We're at 4 tabs right now, and a 5th bank tab would be very helpful when it comes to organizing and getting things set up for everybody. Donations are never required. It is always greatly appreciated, though. And the total amount of gold that we're going to need to get to for that 5th tab is 2,500 gold. We're working on it. But, we'll get there. Especially now that we're starting into raids and stuff. Let's see.
By the way, just a small interjection. Alex messaged me saying that yeah, you can confirm that the account is banned. His account is old. His old account has been banned for security purposes.
All right, good. Let's see. Purchasing items from the guild bank. So in tab 1, marked FFA or free for all, you don't need to purchase these items. It's freely withdrawn by people of initiate rank or higher. There is no need to request those items in that first tab at all. If you want it and you have the ability to pull out an item, go for it. Items in the other tabs can be purchased from the guild bank at a discount based on the current auction house price, though. Guild discount will be determined on a case-by-case basis based on the item, but we are willing to give a discount to help out as much as we can there. To purchase items from the guild bank, If Alex is online, which right now is not an option, unfortunately, send a message to him first. If you can't get in contact with Alex, message any other officer or myself if I'm online. And if none of the officers are online, or I myself am not online, send Alex a direct message on Discord, and he'll be able to get back to you on that one once he gets his account back. Any of the proceeds from the sales to guildies of these items are going to be used to help finance guild activities and needs. For example, the next guild bank tab, and purchasing high-value patterns, and the crazy amount of gold that goes into consumables, because, my lord, some of these things are expensive. Moving on with that, we have currently a couple people that are designated as their profession representatives. So if you need something made, something organized when it comes to the profession side of things, go to one of the people that I have listed here, and we are going to be making this public note as well on the Discord before long. When it comes to alchemy, if you need something, we have an elixir master and we have a potion master at the moment. For your elixir master, you'll go to Vichy. For your potion master, you'll go to Viarchia. For blacksmithing and enchanting, you come to me, Percy. For tailoring, you'll go to Alex on his character Cianara. For engineering, you'll go to Shady. And the remaining two...
Quick interjection, Ash. I don't have it leveled yet, but I'll get on that soon.
That's fine, yeah. When they come to you, you're going to get there. I need to finish my blacksmithing as well, but that's just a gold thing. For the two that we don't have set up just yet...
You can put me for jewel crafting.
Is jewel crafting and leatherworking. It is going to be a matter of looking through, and the reason we have these designated profession representatives is who we trust to give the patterns to first. That way we can go ahead and funnel so that everyone has access to those people as best as we can. If you're interested in helping out with that, send a message to the leadership team and we'll go ahead and see what we can do about helping out with that. Because we also have a backup enchanting as well. Gabs is working on his enchanting to help out. I just don't have him listed because the designated profession reps are the ones that we filter patterns to as we go to help get the regular people guaranteed online kind of idea. Not the only people, just the first ones.
Zach also has enchanting.
Mm-hmm. So we got plenty of people. This is just how the things are filtering, so that way we get the people online the most higher rank. That way it's easier to spot them, etc. That's the thought process behind that, at least. But yes, if you would like to volunteer to help out in that regard, let the leadership know. We'll go ahead and do everything we can to get those things organized. Alright, let's go ahead and give a raid update for everybody, since raids have come out since the last meeting. As a reminder, our raiding environment is a couple bullet points here. Technically, we are considered casual raiding, but we have basic raiding etiquette requirements to go into it. Signups are required, so if you guys need to go ahead and get into these raids with us, make sure you sign up on the Discord. That is the way that we help organize everything there. We ask people to come with consumables. However, when it comes to these 10-man raids right now, we're not really requiring consumables because they are stupid expensive. It's mostly going to be for the 25 stuff when we get in there.
Probably not even in tier 4.
Probably not even in tier 4.
Post-nerf.
Yeah. So we're lax on the consumable side of things for now, but in later content for sure it will be there. A big thing that we want folks to do is to make sure that you understand your role and your class, and you're doing the best you can, and we are here to help. So if you need to learn, we'll go ahead and help you out in that regard. In general, we're looking for a willingness to take constructive feedback and grow from it. As I mentioned, learning, we're here to go ahead and help facilitate that. And a big thing for us, too, is we want to make sure that people are focused during raids. We're all good for having jokes and gaffes and enjoying, but when push comes to shove, being ready to go during a fight and staying focused on it is important. Every time we go through this meeting, I always have this little blurb here because I want to make sure people understand. I want to stress again that we are not hardcore, semi-hardcore, etc. We are here to have fun and experience the content while respecting everyone's time and efforts to accomplish the completion of these raids and always give it our best. We're seeking to foster a friendly environment with respect to everyone. Nothing should be meant to belittle others or rage bait them as examples. Standard Blizzard terms of service rules still apply, plus our own rules on top of that. But respect is key. Any significant violations will be addressed by the officer team, and check the guild rules section on Discord for some specific details about those rules. Now, moving on with the raids. All of our raid groups last week did exceptionally well. We are all extremely proud of the hard work people put in, everyone's patience, that's the word, the ability to learn and improvise on the fly. We are very proud of everybody. Y'all did fantastic running through Karazhan and everything else that we saw over the last week. So, good stuff, everybody. Very proud of you. Let's keep it up and move forward with that. Speaking of moving forward, let's talk about those goals and needs that we've got coming up here. The first big goal is getting into 25-man raids. At this point, based on the rosters that we have and everything, it's probably not going to be this week, but we're hoping soon, pending recruitment, which we will talk about very soon here for this recruitment bit. We want to also make sure that we can fill more than just a single 10-man for the Friday-Saturday group run by Zach, and that way they can also get into progressing into the 25s on Friday and Saturday. So recruitment is part of that. Big thing that we would like to mention to people is making sure that your off specs are ready. Doubly so, like especially so for tanks and hybrid classes. Being able to swap around and do different things as it goes is extremely helpful. And being helpful with those off specs will help get priority for those raid spots, because Burning Crusade's composition is pretty strict compared to a lot of the other expansions that this game has to offer. And if anyone's willing to raid lead, let Fishy know. He's handling raid leading stuff and helping to organize that. So if you're interested in helping out there, let him know.
Just for the record, that was a little note that I wrote because, I mean, for like when we split up, for example, like we have this last week where we split up into multiple groups on Sunday, Monday. It's good for me to know who's willing to raid lead and has what experience and such ahead of time for when I build those rosters.
Okay. So, our loot system. When it comes to the 10-man raids, we are going to continue to do what was done this week. I believe that is classified as main spec, off spec, +1.
For the Sunday, Monday group, yeah. I'm not sure what Zach's group did.
Well,
Self-reserve.
Okay.
Yeah, my group on Sunday, Monday did +1, +2. We had people track it. Everyone really came up with loot.
Okay.
Yeah.
I saw someone complaining about self-reserve for that group, so I figured it was self-reserve. My bad.
No. We didn't have any soft reserves.
Okay, then yeah, it sounds like we're both on the same page when it comes to the loot on the 10-mans. But that's going to be handled in that regard. However, our 25-man raids are going to be handled through the system known as EPGP. The short explanation is that EPGP is a points-based system that keeps track of attendance, boss kills, and loot handed out, and emphasizes more recently obtained points. The idea is to have a system that's maximally fair, even if it's not perfectly optimized in distributing gear to the quote-unquote best place for the raid. The only exceptions to this are a few select items that we're going through, such as Dragonspine Trophy and Gruul's Lair, that are highly contested items. On these extremely rare occasions, items are going to be loot counseled ahead of time, with the person posted ahead of time on Discord for who the intended drop will go to. Still affects their EPGP rating and everything like that, though. Let's see. Officers have no special priority for obtaining these items via loot council, and as of current, will not even want these items, so you don't have to worry about officers grabbing it and being like, oh, we're gonna loot council our... No, none of us want these items that we're talking about. The big things, so don't worry about that. For any more information on how the loot system works or why we've chosen the system, you can check out the rules channel on Discord and or speak to anyone on the leadership team. I did make a post there about how EPGP works, so feel free to poke me and ask me questions about it. I'm happy to answer.
There is one small error at the moment in the rules section. It has the wrong add-on mentioned there, so we will have to edit that. I will make a note for us to fix that after the meeting.
I thought I fixed that.
It still says CEPGP, which was what we were thinking about using, but then a day or two ago we found that our old add-ons actually work now. So,
all right. Well, we'll fix that very quickly. So recruitment. This is a list here of things that we're looking for. So this is what we're going to be looking for, what we need, how we're looking for them. Any suggestions are welcomed, and guildies, if you can, keep your eyes open for potential recruits. For the Sunday-Monday group, Warlocks. Lots of Warlocks. We still need to fill an Affliction spot and 3 Destro spots, so we need lots of Warlocks on that for Sunday-Monday. We're also looking for a Boomkin, a Mage, an Elemental Shaman, some other Shaman, preferably Resto, and a Resto Druid. For the Friday-Saturday group, Zach's looking for 2 Mages, 2 more Warlocks, 2 Resto Shamans, Holy Priest, Shadow Priest, a Rogue, and a Holy Paladin. These lists will be on Discord in a recruitment channel, so we're going to try our best to keep that updated to reflect the needs based on recent raid signups and things like that. So if you want to help, you want to look out for those, maybe roll a different class because you're like, hey, that sounds like fun, then that's what we're looking for, and we'll keep that in Discord. But when it does come to recruitment, having all hands on deck really helps. So to help fill these roles, you can help us out a lot by asking your friends or inviting pugs to the guild that you have a good dungeon run or raid with them. We're also going to be starting targeted recruitment via the Realm Discord and potentially in-game LFG spam rather than relying solely on these mass guild invites that we have been doing. All right, add-ons. So we've got an update here to the add-ons. Our required add-ons now are going to be a total of 5, up from the 3 that we had before. Those 3 from before are Deadly Boss Mods for everybody, some form of a threat meter for everybody, Pally Power for the Paladins and Raid Leaders only. Of course, if you want to go ahead and have Pally Power and you're not one of those, go ahead, that's fine. That's, but for our 25-man raids, we are adding on the requirements of Core Loot Manager with a specific version, which is going to be listed on the Discord. And The second
The default one is not correct, just for the record. Currently, right now, they've got a beta version that's working, and none of the non-beta versions work. But the beta version works great. So just be very careful when installing that. If you install the one that's meant for 2.5.4, the game version 2.5.4, that is incorrect. It needs to be 2.5.5.
Yep, the specific version with the number and the beta one and everything like that, that'll be there on the Discord for you to specifically look at. And then the final required add-on when it comes to 25-man raids here is going to be RC Loot Council Classic. So the two new ones that we have, Core Loot Manager and RC Loot Council Classic, should work immediately just on the install as long as it's the correct versions. But if you want to see priority numbers in the loot decision window, you're going to want to follow a couple extra instructions, which will be on the Discord in the add-ons information for you as well.
Did we add those already?
I did, yes.
Excellent.
Some recommended add-ons for folks. These are obviously not required, just recommended because they're helpful. This is also still listed in Discord, so I'm just going to give you the names. We've got Nova World buffs, Mapmate, Details, Rating Buster, Attune, Item Rack, and two new ones we're adding in, NPC Abilities and Profession Master.
We have to add NPC
I have to add
abilities
those two.
Yeah. Profession Master's there, though.
Oh,
Where are these all going to be listed, the required ones? What tab?
So in the Rules tab on Discord, there is a post, a thread in
I see
there
it.
that talks about add-ons. Let's touch on inactivity for those new and haven't heard about that yet.
Can we just real quick go over why we are adding NPC abilities and Profession Master?
Yeah, I guess because it's new we can. So NPC abilities, we're adding it in because for a recommended add-on, because it adds some extra information into the tooltips about most mob abilities, and can be especially useful for trash and dungeons and raids to know what they can do. For Profession Master, it's used to help see the profession recipes that your guildies can do. Things that they can make, if they also have the add-on. So the more people that install it, the more we have a general database of who in the guild can craft what. So you know who you can go to help grab a couple things if the designated crafters don't have those things. So yeah, it's very helpful. Now we'll talk about inactivity.
Sorry about that.
You're good. So inactivity can eventually lead to being removed from the guild, depending on how long it goes. All of your characters in the guild would need to be offline for a significant length of time. So it's not just like one character. We keep track based on alts and everything like that. So all characters would have to be offline. The cutoff for what is significant will be adjusted based on need, but higher levels and higher ranks will always be given a longer inactivity time before being removed. Inactivity doesn't bar you from getting a re-invite either. So if you're away for a while and come back and want to join up again, that's fine. There's no problem with that. And in that same thread, having the character guild notes helps us with all of that to keep track of it. Having those guild notes updated with your specs also helps us manage information better and allows other players to see what you prefer playing as. We add your profession info ourselves once your spec is filled out due to an add-on to help us out. So you don't even need to tell us, the add-on helps us. And because of
We
that,
just need to know the
spec.
specs.
Yep, you just tell us the specs that you prefer playing as. So if you need any help with getting that information in, let the officers know, because they have the ability to edit those notes for you. Let's see. So we have left over here our giveaways that we're going to be doing for today. We did still manage to hold on to a couple things, not as much as we would have helped, and some last minute donations as well to give away and help out some folks. So we're going to be allowing Shade to handle that for today. And as I mentioned there as well, any of our rogues out there, if you would be willing to donate a little bit of time to unlock the lockboxes that we have.
We did that actually. Sorry about that. Yeah, we did that since
any
since
rogues
Rael
that are
was very
out there,
helpful.
if you want to donate some time to any lockboxes that show up in the future as well, please let us know. Because those things build up.
Thank you, Rael, for doing the other round last night, I think it was.
It's even still, thank you very much. It's greatly appreciated. Those things build up. And before we jump into the giveaways and then open the floor for questions, because as we've said here in the guild chat specifically, we change our meeting days up. That way we can go ahead and I got disconnected.
It's from all that inactivity.
Yeah. But log it back in, it's all good. So our next meeting day is going to end up being, for the first time, because we're trying to spread it out on all these different days, on Saturday, March 14th at noon Pacific Standard Time. So that'll be 1 p.m. server or 3 p.m. Eastern. Once again, Saturday, March 14th, noon PST.
I'll be posting the signups for that in a moment. Or a couple moments.
Yep. All right, so I have talked a lot. I'm going to let Shade take over with handling the giveaways. And Doyle, I talked a lot. I will say it the third time's the charm. Saturday, March 14th, noon PST. The signups for that guild meeting will end up being on Discord very soon here. Any more information beyond that, like you're asking about 25s and everything, this recording is recording. That's redundant. I'm tired. It's going to go up on YouTube, so so if you missed anything during all of that discussion, we will have it up on YouTube for you to go back, listen in, make sure you catch those things as well. So with that, I am going to rest my voice for a second. Shade, go ahead and handle those giveaways, and then after you're done with that, we'll open the floor for any questions that anybody has.
Sure thing. So first of all, we have a whole bunch of gems. 11 jade. Roll for it. The top 11 people get one. If there's not 11 people that roll for this,
Can you do another round on the people who roll? So, like, if 6 people roll, then the top 5 people get 2, and then the lowest one get 1.
It seems like nobody's rolling. Okay. There we go. So that is 3 people. That is 3 for his and Terrabellum, 2 for Gabs. Trade me.
Why?
If my math is right.
Because Gabs rolled out of 99?
Oh, no, Tiz, you get 2. Sorry.
Fine.
Hold on, my math is not mathing.
It's because Gabs rolled out of 99, so
Yeah.
Gargoyle probably counted it as off spec.
All right, Gabs, you get 4. My math wasn't right. Trick, trade me next. And then Taj. It is, sorry.
You.
Get 3. Next up, we have 7 stamina gems. Same thing.
Being a smartass, I don't.
Don't do that. Then it's gonna fuck up his gargoyle, man.
Do you want this? Do you actually want this, Ash?
I use them because Kank. So.
That is. I need to do the math. 1, 2. 1 second. I need to do the math on this.
It's it's 7 of them.
Yeah.
Lux
Divided
would
by
get
3.
3, and the rest would get 2.
Okay, Lux, trade me first. I have
And
the
go get
condom.
more if we need.
I'm near Ash. Ash, you get 2.
Yeah.
Put the date in wrong. Hold on. When's the date for the next one? The next one is March 14th. Okay, let me fix that.
And then Bumpass, you get 2 as well. Trade me. Then next up we have the Balanced Night Eye. 8 attack, 6 stamina. Only one of them.
Currently on auction. Pretty gold.
Nobody wanted it, so that's going to... Do we want that in
Lux.
Guild Bank or to Alex? Oh, Lux, trade
Lux,
me.
yeah.
Just in time. Next up, the Crystal Pulse Shield, a healing shield, a pretty nice one at that. Can roll for off-spec if people want it.
I bought one of those the other day. Dang.
Good for shamans, paladins. Trade me.
Warriors who want to be smarter.
I think you mean bandage spec.
Alright, next up we have a whole bunch of pets.
Snake.
Lepo, trade me. I'm the condom, I am near Ash. Next up, Parrot Cage. Nobody. That's going to Alex then, one of his accounts back. Next up, Cat Carrier, Siamese.
You can just put it back in the giveaways tab in the guild bank for now.
Grat Sunday. Trade me.
Oh, Doyle, you were so close.
Yeah, 69 over Sven's, right?
At least in my heart, yes.
Next, we have a cockroach.
phrasing on.
Nobody. Brown rabbit crate. Congrats, Andrea. And next up, Blue Dragonhawk Hatchling. Trade me if you win something. Congrats, Bumpass. Last pet, the red moth egg. Is that the last one? Sandria, come trade me for your rabbit crate. Nobody again. Sed's Carver. Nice dagger. You can also roll for alts if you have any. Shroud of Spiritual Purity. Healing Robes. If you have an healer alt, or you want to off-spec to healer, or main spec, roll on it.
Yeah, we can just disenchant all of this stuff.
Potentially.
Or guild enchant.
Potentially. They'll go back into the guild bank tab for now.
Now,
And then when Alex
we
gets
have
back, he'll be able to sort it out.
we have 7 netherweave bags.
Randall, you can deposit that into the guild bank so you get credit for it.
I was just giving it to you if you wanted to give it, try giving it if someone needed it. I just picked it up last night.
Then you should give it to Shady.
Tiziana, Blue Mongoose, Gumshots, Totem Gabs, Asmodeus, Xandria, and Glurpo trade me.
Thank you.
We have 8 rolls, right?
With 7 bags. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, and
7
give
bags,
my
yeah.
bag to someone else. It's okay.
Thank you, sir.
Oh.
I got this last night. I don't need it.
And Trick then, trade me. You get one as well. Now we have one 18 slaughter made by Zach. Blue Mongoose, trade me. Congrats on your 18 slaughter.
Coming into my heart, though.
Massive.
And lastly, Braxis Staff of Slumber. Druid Staff.
Very good for while leveling if you don't get the one from ramps.
Oh, it looks cool.
Or Ring of Blood.
Now you can use this before the Ring of Blood one.
Yeah, Ring of Blood.
And this one's better for
65.
tanking.
If anyone rolls on this, I'm assuming they have a druid. Asmodeus, congrats.
Says Moodius.
And that was all. Oh, we have one lockbox.
Lockbox will just go to the guild bank. We gotta unlock it.
Yep. We have no rogue in here anymore. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's been
that
sitting
was
in my
all.
bag for about a couple of weeks now, and I keep forgetting about it.
Like I said, those things build up.
They sure do.
That was all for the giveaways. Actually, no. I'll do a giveaway of my own. For 100 gold.
I can't in good conscience actually take it.
That's
Okay,
why
good.
you
Somebody
lost.
beat me. Good. I was gonna say, I was getting a little worried there.
Congratulations, Glurpo. Trade me.
With Alex being dethroned, I might have the most gold of anybody in the guild. I can't actively take gold from Shady.
How much are you at?
7.1k at the moment.
That was all.
Huge.
I would
And
have
then,
just been like, yep, that goes towards the guild tab, is what that is.
One more thing then from it would be just the open floor, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
That's the last thing.
So if anybody has any questions, comments, concerns, anything whatsoever that they'd like to say publicly or ask right now, now is the time to do so. The floor is open to all. I'm going to get rid of the push to talk requirement in just a second.
Yeah, I just need to talk to you officers about being the jewel crafter for the guild if we need. I've got a lot of the expensive recipes already.
Okay, yeah. Hit us up outside of the meeting for that.
Yep.
Okay, I just turned off the push to talk requirement. If you still cannot talk, you can just you might have to manually unmute yourself or something, or disconnect and come back into the chat. Either one will fix, hopefully. Does anybody else have anything else that they want to say? Any questions?
I just set it in. Say, can we have like mentions on the signups?
There are. What do you mean?
Not really.
They're supposed to be. But yeah, I'll make sure.
I also mean the raid signups.
I'm doing it.
So to answer Bombpos's question there, are there any mats that we really need as a guild right now? Chanting mats are always welcomed, and materials necessary for making some of the consumables that we would need when it comes to
I would just
buffs and flasks and potions, things like that.
As far as
Those
flasks are concerned, though, I
appreciated.
just want to stress something, which is that I can very easily go out and get most of the herbs, and in fact already have stockpile of herbs for my personal stuff that I don't mind using. It's the mana thistle, though. Like, that's what we need the most of for flasks. And they are expensive as fuck, and very over-farmed and very hard to get. So, if you to answer the question, mana thistle. Mana thistle, mana thistle, mana thistle.
Is that mostly Netherstorm?
Nope. Nope.
where's that?
They're all over Outland in specific spots that you can only reach with flying.
Okay.
So, like, if you look on the Grand, there's the ridge in the western section. In Terrakar, there's the bit above Shatrath, and there's the bit in Skedis. In Shadowmoon, there's Netherwing Ledge. I don't think you can get any in Hellfire. Yeah, nothing in Hellfire or Zanger Marsh. Blade's Edge has near Ogre Law, and also the Crystal Spine and Bashir's Landing, and then Netherstorm has at Sakarthar's seat. So,
Okay, thank you.
yeah. Very overfarmed, though. It takes a lot of patience to just sit there and wait for respawns. It's bad.
Yeah.
Do some layer hopping, see if you get lucky.
Yeah, that's the problem. Is there's bots on every layer, so
It's crazy, you know.
they're going for like 22 gold each. So
Something I miss on PvP servers is when you could just kill all the alliance bots.
yeah. Anybody else have anything?
Well, I'm just going to say this because I'm new and been playing the game for a long, long time. You guys have a really good thing going here. It's a great community. Everyone's super cooperative. Please don't lower your standards just to fill a raid team. It's good job.
Yeah, much appreciated. We
welcome.
keeping the standards up and making sure that we stick to our mission and our general purpose in the guild is something that I want to keep going as guildmaster, especially. We had this community going for 6 years now, and it's not going to stop. You know, every community has their bumps, and I'm trying to iron out those bumps with leading it this time around and moving forward. So,
Appreciate it.
appreciate you.
Can I say something super random? But if any of you are entrepreneurial or want to talk, just this is a real life thing. But like I'm an angel investor for work, and I invest in startups. So if anyone just is either looking for work or just wants to chat about ideas they have, I'm always happy to listen. So just if anyone's got questions about that stuff.
Yeah, we're a community that like going outside of the game is something that's welcomed. You know, if people are looking for it, so I'm good with that. All right. Any other questions, or are we wrapping this meeting up, folks? Okay, looks like we're wrapping it up. If anyone does have any other questions and you weren't able to get it out, if you want to message any of the leadership team in private, feel free to do so. That's why we are here. Otherwise, we'll see you at the next meeting, and we'll see you in those raids coming up here. So make sure to sign up.
I apologize. We do not have a mage with us today, so unfortunately, some portals will not be capable of going out. Gonna have to go out the old Hearthstone way.
If anyone needs to jump, I can bop you.
And I can't, so I'll just watch you do it.
If you jump,
thank you guys.
There are birds below, so be
Yeah,
careful.
thank you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.